When I speak to my fellow Americans about universal healthcare, because I have access to it here in the UK, the conversation, depending on who I'm speaking to, can a lot of times go in the direction of saying, oh, well, your healthcare is not free, you pay for it with your taxes. Yes, that is completely true. We do pay for our healthcare with our taxes. That goes for any universal healthcare. However, there's two things to that make it vastly different than a completely privatized system like the US, where you pay a fortune in health insurance. So the first difference is that because everyone is paying into the healthcare system in somewhere like the UK with the NHS, uh, not everyone's paying that much. So I can actually see how much of my income goes towards the NHS, and it's not that much. Substantially less than I would be paying for health insurance in the US. But then there's the second thing, and this is the biggest thing of why it's different than a system like the US. So let's say that you're 18 years old and you're on your own. You didn't have any parents to raise you, and you break your arm. What do you do? In the US, you'd have to pay a fortune out of pocket or hopefully have health insurance to cover part of it. But here in the UK and in other countries that have universal healthcare, you just go to the hospital. You won't have to pay anything. Let's say that you have been working for a big company and they decide to do one of their layoffs. There's been a big round of layoffs in the US over the last few years, and all of a sudden you've lost everything. And let's say that you have a health crisis at the same time, but oh no, you've lost your fancy health insurance you had through the company. Well, guess what? On a universal healthcare system, you'd still have care. You wouldn't have to pay anything for that. And this is one of the things that I think is really missed by Americans when it comes to the debate about whether or not universal healthcare is good, is that universal healthcare isn't just there for those who are working, isn't just there for those who are paying taxes. It is also there for those who might not be able to. It's there for children, adults, those who are down and out, those who are poor, those who are rich. Everyone gets access to it. And that's one of the amazing things. And the majority of people who live in countries with universal healthcare are more than happy that some of their tax dollars go towards something that benefits all of the people as opposed to having another aircraft carrier.